My name is Tom, and I believed I had found my happily ever after when I married Victoria. Our wedding was a fairy tale, a magical mix of love, laughter, and joyful tears. However, a few months later, something occurred that made me reconsider. Unbeknownst to me, this was the start of a story that would change everything. It started with a subtle shift in Victoria's mother, Mrs. Black. She transformed from a modest and reserved woman to a vibrant, confident force of nature. At first, I thought it was just a midlife awakening, but as the weeks went by, her metamorphosis accelerated. She started going to the gym, her wardrobe changed noticeably, and she began to behave much more freely. At first, I thought it was just an attempt to change, and I didn't pay much attention to it. But literally 2 months later, she changed a lot. She became more self-confident, and her behavior sometimes made me feel uneasy. She started wearing revealing outfits, flirting with men in my presence, and, in general, her behavior raised a lot of questions. I couldn't understand what was happening. We had just entered into marriage, and my wife was the most important person in the world to me. But now, my mother-in-law was stirring up mixed feelings in me. I started asking Victoria questions, and she told me that Mrs. Black was just trying to find herself after her divorce a few years ago. I decided that maybe I just needed to be more patient and support Mrs. Black in her quest to find herself. But over time, the situation became more complicated. My mother-in-law started throwing parties and inviting different men. This not only caused my concern, but also led to arguments between Victoria and me. I realized that my secret could not remain a secret for much longer.